time, baby.
Baby.
Let me pull up my spreadsheet.
Out of 101, out of 101 potential hit points, I'm sitting at a smoky 41.
Smoky 41.
Yep, you guys have had a little bit of trouble with these goblins, but not too much.
Yeah, they're definitely tough. Tough little bastards.
They got some gadgets and some widgets.
Business goblins.
And mechs.
Yeah,
And
right?
firing lines and shit.
Pull up my characters here. Or Sareth is on guard duty back at the docks. We got Jim
Yeah.
Jar.
That's a good move.
Need a shredder. Alright. Probably not a super long session today, but we're gonna get some stuff done.
Dope.
Let's conclude our business with the goblins.
At the very
The
least.
business goblins.
Business goblins.
Hey, what the fuck are you guys doing here? Alright, when we last left the Seeds of Nightmare, you guys had crash landed in a way, in a sense, on this strange pink island that was covered in this bioluminescent fungus slash plant of some sort that Mog had never seen before, none of you had ever seen before. And at first you thought it was pretty cool. Until giant centipedes started bursting out of the ground and attacking the party. So you fought off the centipedes. You encountered an old, haggard druid who was wearing a centipede on his head, named Charles, and he informed you that the centipedes were a little on edge because there was a group of what he called little green men destroying the environment of the islands, trying to pump the enzymes out of the ground that cause both the bioluminescence and the gigantism and the strength of the creatures that live on the island. And he said he would help you fix your boats, and you were welcome to all the loot at the goblins' camp if you went and took care of them. You agreed to do that. You went. You tried to smooth talk the goblins. You succeeded. And they basically were going to write to the Zentarim about your claims, and they were going to pack up and leave. But you wanted them to leave now, and so you decided to attack them. A big bloody battle has ensued. Dozens of goblins have been slain. And we pick up as you guys are on final approach to the Goblin Fortress. Their boss is currently trapped in a big wall of fire thanks to Mog. Earth has erupted all over the goddamn place. Crumb has hijacked
Yes.
multiple shredders. You guys are just causing absolute fucking chaos.
We
in
had
this
a
goblin
god's
camp.
assistance.
Yep, Maligi herself raised a giant tsunami to
That's
rip
fucking
all
awesome.
of the goblins' machinery out of the ground and sweep it into the sea to help cleanse the lands. And so we pick back up here in combat with the last of the goblins.
Yes.
And we are going to start with one of the goblins, actually.
Goblin music.
That guy's actually dead, so he's not going to go.
Sweet.
Yeah, he's dead. Sweet. And this shredder has been hijacked, so I actually can remove that too. This guy is going to stand up with half of his movement, and he's going to start running for his life. 10, 15, right there. And it's Chagall's turn first.
Is this thing still alive right here?
Yes, that one is still alive.
Okay. Not exactly what I wanted to have happen.
Are you flying right now?
Yeah, I'm like 10 feet off the ground right now.
Cool.
You're just eye level with this big mech.
Staring him down.
I feel like I have. Never mind. Okay, well, I'm gonna bonus action attack this guy with my spirit weapon,
Okay.
which I believe I did upcast for a little bit of bonus damage. It's on a spirit weapon. Yes, okay. 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. It's gonna be 12 force damage.
Nice. Good first rolls.
And then I suppose I will. A range attack would be disadvantaged against this guy currently, right?
I believe you're flying at 15 feet high is what I have in my notes. So yes, you are technically in melee range of him.
Okay. What I will do instead is I suppose I will do a little bit of divine magic
Oh,
in a 10-foot radius, which I will have basically be right here.
Okay.
I would like to use Flame Strike.
nice.
Okay.
So I will need a dexterity saving throw from that shredder.
He fails.
Okay, so he's going to take 4d6 of fire damage and 4d6 of radiant damage. Cool. Very good. 4d6 fire damage coming at you with a 16. 4d6 radiant damage coming at you with a 19.
35 damage. Pretty good.
And then I suppose I will go 5, 10, 10 feet there. And all in my turn, I have temporary hit points, so I do not get any more for my own ability, but that will be the end of my turn.
Alright, you sweep your spirit scythe through that goblin, and despite his best efforts to defend himself, the scythe slaps into him, and as that happens, you erupt a massive pillar of holy fire on the shredder below you. The goblin inside does not seem too perturbed, but the shredder definitely takes some significant damage. This gentleman is going to go 5, 10.
Yeah, that's difficult terrain from my spells.
And then 15, 20, he's going to go there. He just seen what you did to the shredder, and he thinks you need to be stopped, and he's going to shoot at you.
It must be stopped.
What the fuck? Why have I not been using this every single time?
Flame
That's
strike?
a natural one.
No. Blessed
Did
Strikes.
his gun just blow up?
What is that?
When a creature takes damage from one of your cantrips or weapon attacks, I can also deal 1d8 radiant damage to that creature.
What? That sounds dope. I feel like you haven't used that at all.
I haven't used it at all. I don't think there's been a single goddamn time I've done that.
That's dope. So is it? How much was it? 1d8?
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you hit with magic, or
Cantrip or weapon attack, which I don't ever do weapon attacks, but I do cantrips all the time.
that's dope.
Chagall, as you're hovering in the air and you hear the click of a gun cock aiming at your direction, you glance over to the side just in time to see this goblin right here. He pulls the trigger on his gun and nothing happens for a moment, and then you just see the barrel of his gun explode right in his face,
Oh god.
and he gets severely burned and his gun is destroyed.
Fucking
Jesus.
nerd. Haha. Take that, technology.
Yeah. Where's your god now, pussy?
The guy next to him just turns and goes, "I told you to take care of your fucking gun," and now he's gonna shoot. Does 19 hit you?
Miss.
Okay, he's gonna reload and shoot again. And he's gonna miss again. And then he's gonna run away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's gonna take cover underneath the pump.
I think I could use Chagall as like a boss in D&D one-shots. Just
Probably.
a flying one-armed angel that can summon hellfire and missiles and can't be hit for anything less than a 20.
And then heals all of his allies every turn.
Even
Yeah.
a 20 doesn't hit me.
Twilight
Jesus
Cleric is
fucking
pretty
Christ.
good.
Really good.
Alright, it is Crumb's turn. Crumb is in Shredder V2.
Yes.
Can I give you control of just this? Yes, 40 feet. There you are. Oh, that poor guy. Right ahead. Yes, that definitely hits this poor defenseless Shredder pilot. Bzzz, 14 damage. He looks bad. He looks real bad.
Nice.
Still kicking though. The Shredder does have multi-attack.
Hit his ass again, baby.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Good rolls.
Yeah, this time you finish him off. You saw him in half. Oh, he just falls to the ground, completely just mangled. In
Sweet.
only a way that fucking industrial strength buzzsaw can do to an individual.
Oh God. It's like a pillow full of sawdust.
Alright, you've completely decimated that guy. What's next? You had 2. Yeah, you used 40 feet to get there. Alright, and ha 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 you do. This guy is gonna get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he's gonna call out something that the rest of you can't quite hear, and he's gonna get a response from inside the wall of fire that the rest of you can't hear. And he is going to take a shot at Crumb Shredder. Oh my god. Okay, I'm rolling like dog today. His gun also explodes.
Jesus, dude, this is some terrible rolls.
It is. His gun is gone, and he is now disarmed.
This is why you don't get guns on Wish.
What should I put for disarmed? There you go. He looks scared. And then this guy's also disarmed.
Crumb's just going This shit just bounces off. That's super funny.
Alright, and it is this guy's turn. How tall is the wall of fire, Mug?
It is, I think, 10 feet tall, but let me make sure. It is 20 feet. 20 feet tall.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, you are going to see for the briefest of moments A head of a goblin pokes its head just above the wall of fire, and then it sinks back down out of sight. It seems he can't quite get out. And now it is
Awesome.
Azzy's turn. Or Baron, I believe we have today.
I'm going to blast this man.
All
in the
right,
shredder.
go right ahead.
Is. Does a 19 hit?
No, not the shredder.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, it's 2 hits. Nice. 28 force damage.
That's pretty good rolls.
Nice. Yeah, we're rolling real well.
And that is it, because I am exhausted.
Do you have temporary hit points, my child?
Yes.
This shredder looks absolutely fucked up. Not quite broken down just yet, though. It is Jim Jar's turn. Jim Jar's gonna go here, and he's gonna go. I think Crumb said the button was here. He's gonna try to climb up on this thing.
Imagine if Jim Jar also gets a mech.
Oh, Jim Jar,
Oh,
no! Jim Jar tries to scramble up the side of it, and he just slips. He goes, ah! And he just tumbles down off of the mech, and he's, oh my god, he's gonna take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Max damage.
Ow!
Yeah, you're rolling terribly.
Just falls onto his head.
And yeah, he's definitely proned out for sure. And he's going, you know what? I'm good down here, guys. I'm good. Thankfully, he had
Stab his
temporary
foot
hit
or
points.
something.
Yeah, you
That-
take a
that-
breather.
Does he still have temporary hit points?
He does.
Okay.
Alright, and it is now this guy's turn. Go here. 10, 20, 25. Quite. He's gonna shoot at Crumb Shredder. He misses, he reloads. He shoots again, and oh, that one's a hit. He shoots the shredder square in one of its servos, dealing 26 piercing damage.
Dang. It's hefty.
So
That's a big bullet.
this shredder was in pretty good shape, though. Okay. It is Mog's turn.
All right. Sweet. Oh, did he end his turn within 10 feet the inside of that wall?
He's in the middle of it. Does that count?
If it's 10 feet, it's a 20-foot diameter circle. So if he's right in the middle, he is
Yeah.
smack dab within 10 feet from all sides.
Okay. Yep, he's still in there.
So he's gonna take some ish. And I cast this one because I was out of 4th level spells. So this is a 5th level wall of fire. That's 29.
Is there a save, or he just takes it?
I think he just takes on the start. If he ends his turn within 10 feet of the inside, he just takes it. He saved on the initial casting.
Okay.
But
He's
if he
still
walks through
alive,
it-
but just barely.
I don't think any of us can see because that wall is opaque, so I'm not sure if he's alive or not.
Correct.
So I am going to walk up to Varen. How you looking, buddy?
Like if I wasn't wearing a magical blazer of temporary hit points, I would be almost dead.
Okay, well let's give you a little something. Do 2nd level cure wounds for you.
Wow. Much appreciated.
And then I am going to just cast shillelagh. Get that ready in case I need it, and take a step back, and that's it.
Okay.
Concentrating over here by myself.
All right. The shredder is up, and it is going to take a buzz at you, Chagall. Start.
Oh, thank God.
Zoom. It's gonna miss. And as you just like flitter around in the air like a little fucking shadow fairy, the shredder is gonna get frustrated, and he's gonna turn and stomp on Jim Jar.
Oh no!
No, my boy, my boy! I've abandoned my boy.
Jim Jar is going to get stomped,
Oh,
and he's going to take
that foot's gotta be bigger
14
than Jim Jar.
damage.
Oof. Okay, I feel
Ow!
like I
And the little like wall of shadows that was layered over Jim Jar's body flickers out as he gets stomped on.
Oh no.
He loses all his temp hit points.
Okay.
It is this guy's turn. He's gonna go here. And he's gonna look up undaunted at the shredder, and he's gonna go, "You're not going anywhere, pal." And then
The
he's gonna take the dodge action. And it's Chagall's turn.
This is like a
Okay,
mall security
I'm
guard.
gonna use my bonus action to move and attack with this. Natural 20.
Okay, that hits.
So
Bro,
I
guys,
will
we've been
be
rolling.
Wait,
hard.
who'd you attack?
the shredder.
Okay. Is it a ranged attack?
No, it's a melee attack.
Oh,
with
your
my-
spirit weapon.
Yeah. Spirit weapon. Let me see. So that's fucking 4d8, huh?
That's a
What
lot of
level you have
D8.
to cast it at? Is that 4th level?
Yeah, but I critical striked, so
Yeah.
16, which is pretty unimpressive actually.
Well, wait.
Yeah.
If you crit with it, doesn't that double the dice?
Right, I already did. It's usually 2d8.
Fourth level is 2d8. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not quite enough to kill it, sadly.
That's so funny.
Still sweet bonus action.
It was a good bonus action.
Yeah, that's just annoying. I wanted to do something else for my action. That's a range attack. That's not.
If you fly 5 feet back, you're still within this thing's melee reach, aren't you?
No. I believe I'd be leaving the range.
Ah.
I am going to try to use a touch. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to because I'm not close enough to do that. I'm going to chuck a fireball at it.
Whoa.
Sacred Flame, baby. I need a dexterity saving throw. Actually, nah. Fuck that. I
Alright.
need a wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna toll the dead.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's so wise.
So wise.
11.
Fails. So it's gonna take fucking this. It's gonna take a couple of these.
Some of this.
17
Nice.
necrotic
Got
damage.
11 in there. Damn.
A loud
Except
bell
for the
tolls
one.
out, and it rings through all of your minds as decay and rust forms on the shredder, and its engine seizes up, and it completely rusts up and stops. The goblin inside does not eject, but you think you hear from the cockpit a faint ting ting. Hey, let me out of here! It seems
Okay.
he's rusted inside now.
That's actually quite funny. So I am going to
Entombed him,
move
man.
5, 10, 15, 20 feet here. There's so many people without even guns right now. I'm gonna end my turn because I'm assuming I'm out of melee range of this motherfucker. So,
Yeah, you're too high up in the air for him to hit you.
yeah. I'm gonna end my turn there.
Alright, this guy doesn't have a gun anymore.
Actually, I'm gonna end my turn here. Sorry.
Right over
he-
his head.
Floating above him.
He can hear the big boss screaming from inside the wall of fire. And he's gonna step right there, and he's gonna go, I give up! and he's gonna get on his knees with his hands up.
You're surrendering now?
I give up. I'm done. I've had enough of this. I don't get paid enough for this shit.
What the fuck? What a turn of events this has become.
And it is now this guy's turn.
Who said that they're surrendering?
This guy did.
Okay.
This guy goes, you've always been a coward. And he's gonna shoot.
Oh, does he shoot the guy who surrendered?
And he's shooting at Chagall. He misses, and he has to reload, so he can't shoot again. Gonna back up, get back in the cover. Crumb, it's your turn. That's 20. It's difficult terrain, yeah. Yep, that's about right. Is that where you want to go? Okay. When you get here and you try to move on, he's gonna take an opportunity of attack at you.
The guy who's under me.
The guy that said, "You're not going anywhere, pal." Yeah, Chagall moved specifically to screw you over, I think.
No, but that was a pretty funny side effect. I just want to do something. There's something I've been fucking planning on doing.
He's gonna whack
this
you with a
entire fucking
club
thing.
in the leg of the mech as you walk by. The Shredder only takes 5 bludgeoning damage. However, you feel and hear the servos seize up as the Shredder stops in its place as you're struck. He does. He does look pretty healthy. And his shield is at the ready. You have disadvantage.
Oh, alright.
He ducks underneath the Shredder blade. And he manages to knock the arm aside with a little shield bump, and you miss both times. Okay. Got it. It is this guy's turn up here, and he sees his companion has surrendered. His gun also exploded. And he's like, "Yep, all right, I'm done too." And he's gonna kneel with his hands up in the air.
And that's this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Meanwhile, it's the boss's turn, and he's gonna try to run out of the wall of fire with no other option available to him.
Oh no! Doesn't
Does
he
Mug
take
need to
damage
roll
when he
some
comes in
damage?
contact with
Sure
it?
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt real bad.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god! Just a screaming, burning goblin that comes flying out of this wall of fire.
Burning his ass
Yeah,
up.
he stumbles out of the wall of fire, and he gets about here, and you can all see that his armor is just melted. The gears and the machinery is just like melted onto his flesh, and he's like, ah, and he just collapses face first into the dirt. His metal armor just melting. All the contraptions and gadgets and gizmos seem to have been broken. The only thing on his person that seems intact are his goggles.
Cool. Glad I didn't see that. It sounds terrible.
Right?
And it is now Varen's turn.
Alright. Let me see something real quick. Oh yeah, absolutely. So, this right here is a nothing, right?
That is a tree
That's just-
stump.
It's like 4 feet high at max, you said?
Yes.
Like you couldn't even use that for cover?
It's not even 4 feet high. It's nothing.
15. Can I see that guy from here? Or would I need to move 5 more feet?
You'd have to move 5 more.
Okay.
The wall cuts you
So
off.
like right here?
Yep. That guy is in cover as well, just so you know.
This guy's in cover?
He is. He's under the pump.
Okay. What does cover do for somebody? What does that mean?
It gives him a +4 bonus to his AC. It's only half cover.
Gotcha. Oof.
Rough.
Ooh.
15. Highest one.
The cover is going to prevent you from hitting him there.
Alright.
Those are some rough rolls.
Those are definitely some rough rolls. Those are some me rolls today.
Yeah, we've had some good ones to start though. So
I'm gonna chill right there.
Okay. Chill there you do. Jim Jar is going to stand up. It's like, man. Dust himself off. And he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And he can't go any further. He's going, hey, Shigong, give me some of that good.
Oh shit! You've been hanging out with Mog for too long.
well, you are our dealer, so
18.
18.
Which is the same amount he had before. Very convenient.
I'm gonna start calling you Plug from now on.
No, that doesn't work in all contexts.
Give me that good stuff, my Plug. Yeah.
This guy's turn, and he just watched the big boss die. And he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's going to turn around, and he's going to take a shot at Chagall.
What the?
Dude's in a giant robot, takes a shot at me of all people.
He definitely saw you conjure a big pillar of flames and melt another shredder.
True.
19 misses. He can reload and shoot. He will. He misses again.
Damn, dude. Sorry, man.
Alright, it's Mog's turn.
Oh, sweet. All right. Well, I don't know. I can't see over there, so I'm just gonna keep. I would keep up wall of fire. Varen, you looking any better?
I mean, look about halfway.
I'm just gonna do the same
Not
thing.
really in any danger right now.
Well, I'm not sure what's going on, so I'm just trying to keep concentration. So I'm gonna just do this again. Nice. 20 HP for you.
Ow. Thanks, sir.
Alright.
And I'm gonna move 5, 10 more feet to there. And that is all.
Alright. This guy's gonna take the dodge action again, and we are back up to Chagall.
Cool. I am 15 feet vertically above him.
Yep.
And I would like a strength saving throw, please.
Alright, what are you doing?
I am doing lightning lure.
Okay. 17.
Fuck, that passes. God damn it.
Are you really gonna try?
You're gonna try to throw him or something?
No, so
Is this supposed to pick him up
yeah,
and
so
drop him?
lightning lure, you create a leash of lightning energy that strikes at one creature of your choice you can see within 15 feet. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards me. It takes 1d8, which in this situation would actually be 3d8 lightning damage if it's within 5 feet. So he would have been pulled 10 feet off the ground.
So you just like pick him
That'd
up
be
and
so
drop
dope.
him.
Yeah,
You should definitely do that.
I was trying to give him falling damage too.
That's funny.
But yeah,
that-
now
That'd be sick.
He manages to hold on.
okay. So I'm going to bonus action move my spirit weapon, which I do have range to do, 15 feet, and attack him.
He is taking the dodge action.
That's disadvantage. 27.
Yeah, that hits.
Plus 6. 14 force damage.
Alright. Gonna get to him. Alright, he is holding firm against all of these blows. This guy's pretty tough. It's like.
Cool. I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay, this guy surrendered. This guy pops out. Crumb's kind of in the way, so he's going to shoot the shredder. He actually has advantage because of the guy with the shield behind him. that will hit. 15 piercing damage to the Shredder. Shredder is now bloodied. And he's gonna reload and shoot one more time. That misses the 19. And he's gonna go back in the cover. Crumb, you are up. Okay. You have disadvantage.
He's still taking the dodge action.
Yeah, he just seems to be focused on like holding the gate. He's trying to keep everyone out. And
Admirable.
he's doing a pretty good job so far.
That's so tough, dude.
You missed twice.
That's so tough.
And he just seems to know how to fight against these shredders. He is just dodging everything. Okay, you climb out of the shredder. And you are there. The shredder effectively powers down. Anything else? Okay. It is this guy's turn. He surrendered. Big boss is dead. It is Varen's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna step out. 5, 10, 15. Is this the 15 that I can see that guy from?
Looks like it.
Alright. And then I would like to blast. Alright, well, does a 24 hit?
24 does hit. The other two miss, though. Sadly.
It is what it is. 7.
Blink. For 7 more damage. And he gets skimmed by your Eldritch
15.
Blast.
I just lean against the wall of my hand on my sword like, man, this is kind
I'm
of
tired.
down.
How's it going over there?
There's a guy, he's hiding. Oh, your guy's dead, by the way. That was in the wall of fire.
20.
The boss man?
Yeah, he looks melty.
Dope.
A
Jim
couple of them
Jar
are sitting there with
is
their
gonna
hands
try to
behind
stab
their
this
heads.
guy.
It's kind of weird.
That will miss. And that
Well,
will
let's
hit.
still fight.
He doesn't get his sneak damage, unfortunately, because he is taking the dodge action. But that is going to deal 1 piercing damage, because it's an offhand attack, and 11 poison damage from the Drow poison.
Nice. Fucking dope. Like that.
So it's 12 damage. 45. There we go. And then Jim Jar is going to cunning action disengage. Go right here. And it is this guy's turn, and he is going to shoot at Crumb now, because Crumb is out of the shredder. There we go. He misses. He can reload this turn. 23 to hit Crumb. You're going to get shot in the back for 18 piercing damage.
Dang.
He's going to go here, and he's going to take cover behind this thing.
Yeah, those are clutch.
It's
Gives me
Mog's turn.
20 HP every battle. Fucking sweet. Coming this way. Well, actually, I'm gonna go that way for 5 feet. I can see the guy under Chagall, right?
Yep.
And I can see this other dude kneeling and crying like a little bitch.
Yes. Oh,
Can I
no,
see?
you actually can't.
Oh, I can't see that. Okay, and I can't see the dude
The
in
wall's
cover
in the way.
either. Okay.
You'd have to move further.
Alright, so if I move 1 step over to the right here, can I see the dude behind cover as well as the dude crying?
Yeah, you can. You can see
Okay,
both
so-
of them there.
So I know there's at least 2
Just
guys
barely.
left. Hey, Varen said the boss is dead.
Yeah, He's burnt to shit.
I yell, you other guys should all give up. We're gonna murder all of you.
Make an intimidate check.
Oh, sweet. One C20, that's not right. It's only 18. Probably my best charisma check in a while.
Okay, with an 18, you're gonna hear one guy go, "Yeah, all right, I'm done," and this guy's gonna give up back here. He's gonna throw down his gun on the ground, and the other guy underneath the pump's gonna go, "Fuck you, buddy."
Fucking so rude, dude.
I love it though. That's great. Okay, I'm going to use my action to force a Constitution saving throw from the guy underneath Crumb, or underneath Chagall. My mistake.
He is pretty good at that. 12.
All right, he needed a 19, so he fails. And again, I don't have any more 4th level spell slots, so I will have to upcast this by necessity to 5th level. So I'm going to try to drain all of the moisture and vitality from his body with Blight.
Oh. Oh.
54.
That's a lot of damage.
It is also necrotic damage.
That's almost maximum damage.
Oh.
A real good roll.
Yeah.
4 8s, 2 7s. It's really good.
This guy has been valiantly standing up against Chagall, Crumb, and a Shredder and Jim Jar. But you come around the corner and you reach out a hand, and all the life is just drained from this poor fucking goblin. And you see him shrivel up into a decrepit old man in his armor, and then he basically just crumbles to dust in his armor and dies.
Awesome. And I'm just gonna yell out, "All right, fuck you, dude." I'm gonna back up over there, and that's it.
All right, pretty potent. This guy's dead now. It's Chagall's turn.
How tall is this wall?
It's about 15 feet high, so you're about level with the top.
Okay. Let me just measure something here. Sick. 5, 10, 15. Don't know why that thing came up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'd like to, do I have a line of sight to this guy now?
Yeah, you do.
I just want to, like, land on top of the wall, like, all, like, menacingly. And, yeah, basically. I would like a wisdom saving throw from that guy, as I told the dead.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Just look at him and his head explodes.
3.
Definitely fails. So I look at him and I like just fucking snap my finger at him, and then he takes some fucking 20 necrotic damage.
He too withers and crumbles to dust.
Nice.
All of the remaining goblins appear to be on their knees with their hands on their heads. If you would like to end combat, you can, or you can mercilessly slaughter these goblins. That's up to you.
Take the captives!
Are they all given up?
Every
Yeah.
remaining living goblin that you can see has surrendered.
Ask him if
All right.
there's any other goblins.
Yes, how many more in your encampment is there? Or is it just you 3 left?
This is it, man. You really cleaned us out here.
I'm gonna like fly back over and just continue hovering 15 feet in the like up. Can I do an insight check on that?
Jinjo's gonna walk over here and start rummaging through this stuff. Yeah, you can.
It's good stuff. Wallfire only lasts a minute.
31.
Yeah, with a 31, this guy seems to be telling the truth. These goblins
Jesus.
seem resigned to your custody.
31, just read
Well,
his mind.
I would like to head this way and see if there's any good shit to find.
Sure. You want to go into
I'd be like,
the hut?
I'm gonna point to the big hut and be like, "All right, boys, spoils the war."
Yes, tell us
Sweet.
what you have in your equipment.
What are you talking about?
Well, like items and stuff, you know. You guys
Everything
seem,
of value.
yeah, you guys seem like you're pretty heavily equipped with some
Come
stuff.
on, guys, you're robbing us now. Come on.
Absolutely.
That guy had a bunch of special armor. Yeah.
Oh
We
yeah,
are
I'm gonna
we
point
are
at his
absolutely
goggles.
Yeah,
thieves.
well, you kind of ruined it if you didn't notice.
I'm gonna point at his goggles and be like, "Jimjar, those goggles are pretty sweet."
Eh? Oh, yeah, they are. That's pretty cool. And he's
Yeah,
gonna
we'll take
walk
those.
over there.
We'll also take all of your gold and gems you have.
All right, all right. We didn't find many gems over here, but there's some gold in the safe.
Do you have
And
any
he
ships?
comes over to the base. Chagall, with your 31 insight check, you can definitely see the corner of his mouth twitches up ever so slightly when he mentions the safe.
Which
it
one
trapped?
which one is talking right now?
I assume you're talking to this guy right here in front of you.
Okay. I'm gonna fire 3 Eldritch Blasts around him to try to spook him.
All right. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, pal, what's going on?
It would be
We're
best.
cooperating.
It would be best for your safety if you told the full truth about that safe.
All right, all right. Jeez. If you don't open the safe with the right key, it's gonna explode. All right. I'm sorry.
And where's the right key located exactly?
It He like trails off and then he looks over at the melted, destroyed body of his boss.
I think I melted it.
Well, we should still see if it is intact or not.
Is this trap magical in nature?
Jimjar finishes rummaging through the body and he's got the goggles. He goes, "Yo, these things are pretty cool. Yeah, but if that key was on him, it's fucking slag now."
My bad, guys.
Yeah, is that lock magical or no?
What? Magic? No. We're fucking goblins. You think we got magic?
Well, you had some superior armor over here, did you not?
Yeah, it's all good old-fashioned goblin engineering.
You weren't somebody didn't supply you with that armor?
Nah, we built it ourselves. What, you think we can't do it?
Is he
Yes.
telling the truth?
Yes,
some
I
kind
think
of
that your
racist?
species is not capable
Is
of
he
this
telling
in
the
my
truth?
experience.
Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth.
Oh, these guys really were business goblins. What the fuck?
I'm impressed.
What do you mean?
Make us one of these guns. Oh. Never mind.
You can have mine. The guy over here yells. He still had a gun. He threw it on the ground in front of him.
Jimjar, take that gun.
Now, why do I gotta do everything around here?
So
It'll be useful for you.
now
I already have one.
Now what do the three of you intend
to
to
the
do
second one.
exactly?
Ways I see it, that depends on you, pal. You gonna let us go?
I think we should make them slaves to the Druid of Pink.
Whoa. You don't gotta do that. Come on, guys.
Once
We all
they're
work
done
for the
working off-
Zentarum. I heard what you said.
Oh, that is true.
What happens if we do let you go? What do you do then?
I'm going back to the surface. This contract is more than I bargained for. I'm going straight to Mantall Dareth and catching the first caravan out of here.
I want to point at this one and be like, what about you?
I'm going with him.
And you? I'll point to this guy.
He nods.
Good riddance.
Well, see, the thing is with that plan is we really can't risk you getting back and sharing what you've seen here today.
Hey, I won't talk, honest. I swear. You can trust a goblin. I'll give you my word.
But someone can make him talk if they want to find out what happened to their money and their venture. Just saying.
Agreed. I say they live here now.
What? Live here with the giant bugs? Are you kidding me?
Yes, the Druid will be in charge of you, and you will work for him.
What, the creepy guy with the bug head? No, I don't want to work for him. He's not gonna let us work for him. That guy's nuts.
Well, if he does, will you take up the mantle of learning how to be a druid of the land?
What?
You'll protect this island with your life from now on.
What the hell are you all talking about? Are you guys nuts? Oh
You
God,
have
you
a-
guys are
Absolutely.
nuts.
You have a
We
lot
are
of you have a
very
lot of
crazy.
you have a lot of nature to repent for.
Come on,
And
pal.
the
I'm just doing a
easiest
job, all right? It's just a job.
Listen to my son.
the easiest way to repentment is with hard work and dedication.
I thought that's what we were doing here.
You were doing hard work and destroying it. Did you not see what happened to your machinery? The power of nature is quite more superior compared to this feeble technology that you have here.
Yeah, as
Nature is
Shigal says
forever.
that.
Technology is temporary.
Perfect. As Shigal says that, I'm gonna use my both my wild shapes to turn into an earth elemental.
You turn into an earth elemental?
Absolutely, I can now. It's the first time I've done it, so you're gonna see me just kind of shake a little bit, just like burst into basically a giant stone creature that's a large shape. And
Alright,
I now
well,
do siege damage, so I'm just gonna go start destroying all of these pumps.
they watch a Leonidas clone basically smashing their pumps, and they are definitely intimidated, and they're just like, listen, man, can't you just let us out of here? Come on. I could pay you.
Um,
With what?
can you have him make a persuasion check on me?
Yeah. He got a 17, actually.
Fuck, I'm not even kidding. I mentally had it at an 18.
Oh, okay. Well, he failed then.
Well, you haven't convinced me that you will go and not recite what you have seen today, but I cannot speak for the entirety of my party here.
What's
or
the
our
point of
party.
doing that? This job's washed. The boss is dead. Come on.
It's not really a matter of what you want.
What the hell's a nightmare timeshare?
Well, see, the thing is with that though, Crumb, is there's definitely a lot of people there that could know about this as well. Well, why don't you guys come and work for us then?
You got the job for us?
Saving the
We don't have to stay on this island with the giant bugs?
Saving the Underdark is a pretty important job, is it not?
I guess that would be dependent on what you're meaning by saving the Underdark.
And
I
the
ain't
rich
signed up
ones.
to be no hero. I'm just here to cash a paycheck, man.
Well, heroes are some of the highest paying jobs that there are nowadays. I would say thousands.
Make a deception check.
Wait, that's honestly what I think it is.
That's
Dude,
because
Shigal's
nobody
not
knows
good
how
with
much money we have.
All right, if you really think that,
I'm not the money guy.
then make a
That's
persuasion
true.
check if you really believe that.
I honestly
the net-
honestly have no clue. Like
I
even as a
basically
player,
always
I
just
don't know
scoop
how
it
much
into
money-
the bag and then count it myself, so
I
no
really
one else
don't know
me and
how much
Jimjar
money
know.
we fucking
You usually get a couple hundred gold, and then you get some gems worth approximately 100 to 150 gold.
12.
With a 12, him and his two compatriots, let's just say you have them all like lined up in front of you. They kind of like glance at each other uncertainly and go, right, thousands of gold from this timeshare, right,
Well,
right.
to be honest, I don't do the money stuff. I fly. I don't need money. All I know is this entire time I have traveled with these individuals, I've had everything that I have needed to have.
Well, tell you what, pal, you tell us what the job is, what exactly do you want us to do, and we'll think about it, alright?
Well, the job would be traveling with us and, fighting alongside us.
We gotta go with you?
Well, what the fuck else are you gonna do?
Uh,
We don't hire assassins or fucking bandits or whatever.
We was supposed to be here for another 6 months at least.
6 months. It would surely be shorter than that.
They told us to pump all of these chemicals off the island and, ship it all back up to the surface to be made into elixirs.
Well, that job is certainly expired now.
Well, yeah, that's clear.
Yeah, so you would just join us and fight alongside us and come with us on our journey to collect certain materials and well, the next place that we're going to is what's the name of that city that we're going to now? Well,
You're
first we're going to Slubladop
You're going to Gracklestug.
and then Gragglestog.
I ain't never been to either of those places. And then the third guard pipes up. I've been there. I've been to Gracklestug. It's all right. The Duragar kind of assholes though.
Yeah, sounds like there's some kind of weird stuff happening there. I think maybe that's probably the reason why we're going there. Yeah, so you'd come and share your knowledge about that place because you visited there before.
All right. Can make one more persuasion check with advantage because the alternative is to die.
I'm going to do the roll 20 magic and roll these separately. 18 ain't too bad. 25, much better.
Yeah.
Alright, 25 is pretty good. They're gonna look at each other uncertainly, and the one that doesn't seem to speak much kind of nods his head, and the one in the middle looks to the other guy who kind of like shrugs, and the one in the middle goes, "All right, pal. I'll tell you what. I'll cut you a counter deal. All right. We're gonna go with you, and we'll go to this Gracklestug, and we'll see you through whatever's going on there. And then once you leave the city, you leave us there, and we go to the surface through Gracklestug. There's no Zentarum there. All right? Does that work?"
Would I know if there's Zentarum at Gragglestog or not?
You can make a history check to see if you know that.
Shit, my history is really good, guys. 7.
With a 7, you know literally nothing about Gracklestug besides that there are Duragar there.
Can I insight check him saying that there's no Zentarum there?
You decided to make a history check.
Okay.
So no.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of fine with that little trial run. Maybe you like what you see. Maybe you stick around. Maybe you leave safely. What do you guys all think?
What are
I
you
don't wanna
offering? Just out of curiosity.
like for money?
Yeah.
I don't
What if
know.
we gave
I
him
mean,
5% of our take.
I mean, ask that guy.
Each?
No.
They look at each other, and the one in the middle is gonna go, "We want a guaranteed minimum."
Yes. 5% of our take.
Your guaranteed minimum is a percentile of what we get.
5% of your take, but no less than 100 gold pieces.
Absolutely not. 100 gold? I would never give these guys 100 gold. They can
Well,
have 5.
let's
If
wait,
you want to
wait,
do
wait.
5 each, that's probably more than their whole contract was worth each.
Yeah, wait. Actually, yeah. How much was your contract?
If we worked the whole rest of the contract, we were all supposed to walk away with 200 a pop.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah.
Jesse, what's this right here?
That appears to be some kind of mechanical device that you could make a check on if you want to try to figure out what it does.
I have read this man's mind.
I just want to know it's a mechanical device. I just want to go up and smash it while Chagall's trying to make this flip.
You can smash that, and
It's a
nuts and
giant
bolts
earth
and
elemental
gears
just
and
fucking
stuff are gonna
smashing it.
rain over all the goblins as you guys talk.
Oh,
Chagall, you
natural
nat 20 the insight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems to be being completely transparent with you at this point. He seems to be much more comfortable now that you're talking business.
Okay. So 200 a piece.
So he's saying that each of the guards, in exchange for this 1-year contract, would have been paid 200 gold upon completion. So it was 200 gold for a year of their time.
Okay, let's look at it like this. Okay, you come with us. Okay, to fuck, I keep forgetting the name of Gragglestock. Thank you. You come with us to Gragglestock, see how it goes. If it all works out, you'll definitely get some gold. Maybe not 100, because that's. I mean, this is like this job is gonna be like 2 months or something. Like not even.
75 then. 25 for each of us.
25 for each of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I can pay you almost half of that. I have 40 gold that I fucking robbed from literally you guys.
You can pay us when we get there. It's either 5% of the take or 25 gold apiece, whatever's higher.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
That's fine.
Jim Jar has them. But, they're pretty cool, man. You want to see them?
There's one other stipulation in this deal here.
Right? They're, as their deal is coming to a close, they're going to hesitantly stand up.
I'll actually land on the ground.
They look at you expectantly.
We've been traveling with some unique individuals. You are not to make fun of any of them during our travel.
They, once again, the familiar look at each other uncertainly and they go, "What are you talking about?"
Just a quoto.
Ah, the fish people, the frogs?
I think that might be a derogatory term for them, possibly, but yeah.
Ugh. One of them just goes, "Those fucking guys puke on everything."
Yeah, but we also saved them from a false fucking river god, so just
Mog had asked earlier, do these guys have any boats?
Are you asking them if they have boats?
No, I'm asking Chagall. Because Chagall seems to have a rapport going.
yeah, do you guys have any vessels of your own or what? How'd you guys get on this island?
We got some steamships that come and pick up the goods once a week. They're, gonna get a little suspicious when the shipment's not ready for them, though, just so you know.
Yeah, they definitely will, huh? Well, you know...
We could always, spin it like the big bugs came and got everything, you know?
Wow.
No one will be the wiser.
That is really smart. You guys have already paid off, actually. Cool. Very good. Yeah. So
Jesse,
I'm
have
good
I
with that.
smashed all the pumps by now?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna turn back into regular Mog.
Mug, since when the fuck have you been able to do that? Why don't you do that all the time?
I'm like really out of breath. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. I'm very tired. So are we gonna murder these guys or what?
No. They're gonna work for us actually for a little while at least.
What? Okay. What job we giving them?
They're gonna come with us to Gragglestock or whatever the fucking. I don't know why I have such a fucking memory block of the next place that we're going to.
Yeah, Gragglestock.
Okay, good.
Sweet.
Gragglestock.
You guys have been there?
One of them has.
Cool. And so we'll leave them there in exchange for their lives.
Yeah, I think the second half of the deal is pretty tentative. They, maybe they like the work. Maybe they come with us for good, and then leave after we save the Underdark. Maybe they just leave there. But the first half is pretty fucking, pretty good.
Cool.
And so he's gonna go, all right, you got a deal. Let's shake on it. He holds out a hand to you.
I will shake.
He goes, the name's Waz, as you shake his hand.
Waz. Very good. Hey, wait, didn't you guys already work with a goblin once?
One of the bottom.
I don't want to talk about it.
One of the bottom identifies himself as Gel, and then the quiet one very quietly whispers Grilled. Seems to be his name.
Grilled.
So you have acquired the services of 3 business goblins. Waz, Gel, and Grilled.
Grilled, are you shy?
He shakes his head.
Waz
goes, he don't talk much.
Did something happen in his lifetime? Or...
Nah, he's always been like that.
Oh. Well, you
Okay,
know.
you all do as you're told.
All right, man. You don't gotta be rude about it. You know.
Let's go back to the druid. Wait. Oh wait. What about the safe?
What about the safe? Jill says.
Let's
Yeah,
go
can we
get it.
get to that safe? Jim Jar, you think you can... Or wait, Varen, do you have any way to undo a lock at all?
I squint at you and then I say, "Do you want me to shoot it?"
Oh.
Crumb, are you going in the hut?
No. Oh, wait.
All right, Crumb. You walk inside, and you can see
I don't like
here.
Varen anymore.
You can see here that there is a small-looking office-like area, and you can see that there's a desk on a little raised dais that seems to have a smattering of different papers and assortments on it. Just behind the desk, in very plain sight, there is a large-looking safe that appears to have all kinds of mechanical mechanisms built into it, similar to the armor that the big boss was wearing. Off to the side, you can see that there is a staircase that goes down to a little cavern that's been carved out underneath. If you peer down there, you will see that there are rows and rows of bunks that appear to be set up underneath in the basement of this place.
Okay. You gonna try to open it or what?
Be careful with that, Waz calls after you.
What kind of trap is it?
It's gonna blow up, big time.
Oh, it's gonna destroy all the stuff in there too.
I mean, it's gonna blow up pretty big. We packed a lot of boom boom juice in there.
Jim Jar, do you have any lock picking equipment?
I'm not fucking. That thing's gonna blow up. I'm not going in there.
Oh my god. Jim Jar. Haven't you
Can't-
ever picked a lock before?
We can't risk any of
Well,
us.
yeah, but I don't know why it's gonna blow up. I don't understand all these guns and stuff.
The lock. He said if the lock is used with the wrong key, it's gonna fucking blow up.
Do I look like I have a key?
Well, no.
Well, then how do you expect me to open it? I can pick it, but it's gonna blow up.
Oh my
Can you
god.
disarm the trap?
I don't know. I guess I can
What
look
if you
at
had
it.
one of these
Yeah.
individuals
Yeah.
tell you how their trap works?
Let's go and take a look at it, Jay.
All right, I'll look at it at least. He seems
I'll-
hesitant, but I'll go
Bring
inside.
Waz with you so that he can tell you how their contraption works.
Well, you want me to go in there?
Well,
Waz
you
says.
said you packed the boom boom juice, right?
Well, yeah, I can rig
do that.
explosives, but I don't understand how a lot of
You
these
can
here
lock a
machines work.
door. You can unlock the door. Get in there.
I'm just a hired gun. I don't know how
You're
to open that
also
thing.
much more knowledgeable about boom boom juice, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I can blow them up with the best of them. Don't mean I can put it back together.
Great. So go figure out how it explodes and make that not happen. Your life
Alright.
depends on it.
Or make it happen.
Make a persuasion check on him,
Oh
or an
my
intimidate
god.
check if you would rather.
Varen, you're killing my rapport right here.
You let me talk. And do a little intimidation.
Okay.
Seems much more Baron style. Oh!
Oh my god.
Man.
Waz
Nice.
just kind of like throws his hands up and goes, all right, tall, dark, and scary. I'm going, jeez. And he's gonna go over and join you guys in there. Jim
All
Jar
right.
is now peering curiously at this device, and he goes, "Okay, yeah, this part I understand." He points at the keyhole, and he like expands his hands out and points at all the gears and the machinery. He goes, "All that, not so much."
Haven't you ever picked a lock before?
Are you not listening to me? He turns to you. Waz gets up to it, and he looks at all of the machinery and stuff, and he's gonna see if he can figure out how this shit works with his
Can I try to
meager
get,
knowledge of
can I give
goblin
him
engineering.
guidance and like try to give him advantage on shit?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I also
You
would
give
like
him
to
guidance,
give both.
but
I want to give both him and Jim Jar a bonus to their intelligence. Fox's cunning, or whatever skill they're using to try and do this
You
thing.
can
I
probably
assumed it
only
was
cast it
intelligence.
on one, right? Because it's concentration. Or...
If I upcast it, I can cast it on 2.
Okay, all right. So you'll give them both Fox's Splendor.
Yeah, I just assumed intelligence, but whatever skill I think they would be using for this.
Okay. And then guidance. So Waz takes a look at some of the machinery and the equipment and everything, and he goes, all right, I think I get some of this. I do some maintenance work on the shredders on the off time, but I'm gonna be honest. Even if we know what we're doing, there's still a chance this could go sideways. You know.
Well, Crumb, do you want to try to
Hmm.
pick the lock?
Okay, Crumb's gonna pick the lock. That's great. Hey Mug, you want to help me with something outside over here? Jim Jarvis
Sure.
like walking out of the hut, and as soon as he gets out, he goes, "Come on, let's get the fuck out of here." He just starts like hauling ass away from the hut.
I'm also I'm gonna say to Waz, yeah. Also, Waz, don't mind that that other tiefling out there. He can be rough around the edges some days, and then quite charismatic other days.
Yeah, whatever you say, boss. He is kind of creepy though.
Yeah. I mean, we're all kind of creepy, and you really don't have to call me boss. You can just call me Chagall.
All right, Chagall, whatever you say.
Cool. I'm gonna cast guidance on him again.
All right, you give him guidance. So he got a
Does still
dirty
have
20
advantage.
to understand the machinery and the equipment, so he might be able to make an attempt to disarm the trap.
Yes, he's got
With that,
advantage and guidance. He can do it.
are you switching him to a dex? He's gonna have to make a sleight of hand to disarm the trap now.
Oh yeah, if it needs to be dex, I can make it dex.
Okay, so you're gonna switch him over to a dex check.
All right,
Shit, is he really
that's
gonna try to
one-
pick this lock?
He's gonna try to disarm the trap, and then Crumb would be the one that would pick the lock.
Oh, he's gonna try to disarm the trap.
You ordered him to do that. Baron got a nat 20 to intimidate him into attempting it. He is going to give it his best try.
I'm gonna upcast it again with my last spell slot to give it to Crumb too.
He looks at you for a long, like 5 to 10 uncomfortable seconds, and he goes, "Honestly, I have no idea." Well, have a talk with your creepy friend out there about that. I'll wait.
So, Crumb, are you
You don't have to tell me twice.
are
He
you gonna
takes a
try to
step back from
disarm
the
it or
safe.
what? What are you gonna do? For what? Oh, well, we definitely can't take a long rest at this encampment here. Because a long rest is 8 hours.
We did kill everybody.
We definitely don't know that.
Probably tomorrow morning. In fact, there's probably some of the goods in the safe. There would have been more of it in those pumps that your buddy destroyed, but it's probably all destroyed now.
Yes, good. Anybody that's coming have a key to the safe, perchance?
That's a good thought. Maybe.
Make this our base for the night. Wait for him in the morning.
How many? Well, see, then that just adds more eyes to what we're doing here. And if we don't want certain individuals to know what has happened directly from us, then that would be really counterproductive.
Well, they're gonna come anyway, and they're gonna see and report something,
And assume
word's gonna get around.
and assume that it was the centipede people that did it.
I doubt it. Just motioning to all the catastrophic damage. Or let's just wait till they've come in and re-up on your guys' awesome plan of conscripting a small army for us. And we take all of them and their boat.
What?
Look at me.
They
I'm
work for
the
us
captain
now.
now.
Yeah.
I'm really not into that plan at all.
Ask that dude.
Well, it's gonna be a decent amount of guards on the ship. I'm sure I don't have to tell you the Underdark's a dangerous place. But it's mostly gonna be laborers. And then they'll probably send an overseer to make sure everything goes smooth, you know? And take the report from the boss. By the way, they're gonna want to talk to the boss. They always talk to the boss when they pick up the shipment.
All right, what do you guys want to do? Stick around or run away? We can
I
do either
think-
one.
I think we should
Rest
leave.
up. We could probably handle anything that shows up to do business with these fellows.
True.
I mean, you guys have been doing stuff and fighting all day. This is the same day that you crash landed on the shore.
Right.
You're probably not overly tired, since you basically did a full rest on the boats. But yeah, I mean, you could definitely do a long rest if you wanted to. The shipment won't show up imminently. You'd have to like intentionally wait for it to show up.
All right,
That's what you're
well,
wondering.
should we just bail then? All right. So what about the safe? Okay. Okay. If we take this safe, they're definitely gonna know it wasn't the centipedes. Just throwing it out there. But that doesn't mean they have to know who it was. They might kill the druid, which would be counterproductive to our whole purpose of doing this. But
However, as an aside, we're traveling this fucking deadly ass lagoon via fish person rafts with fucking sails on them. On its
yes,
way in the morning is an excellent craft capable of hauling large amounts of cargo. Then someone has trusted this vessel to carry their expensive cargo through this area successfully, consistently. I'd much rather be sailing around in that than anything else.
same.
Okay.
Same.
And
I'm
frankly,
for
So
that.
the
I-
Underdark is dependent on us being successful and not being crushed by fucking rocks.
I totally get that. Totally understand that.
We
right?
almost lost all of the Underdark to falling rocks.
Okay, that's cool. We didn't, but you know what's gonna be even worse is if we get the fucking Zentarum after us because they have a fucking giant vessel that's missing because we definitely fucking just pirated the vessel.
We're about
So
to
do we want to
be
deal with
doing the
falling
end of the
rocks that we
world.
avoided pretty easily actually, or do we want to deal with the entire Zentarum who we are sharing a fucking base with right now?
I think it's a
I don't
power
think
move
the
for
Zentarum
us
would
in the
know us.
Zentarum. We're
But
taking
also,
over this
yes.
operation.
You would recall that the Zentarum, you are not currently real members of the Zentarum, but membership has been offered if you agree to their plan involving your ritual.
Yes, they're pretty evil as it is.
Yeah, they also need us. They didn't even care that we murdered a civilian. They're not going to care about this either.
If anybody wants to make a history check to see how the Zentarum might react to this, they could do that.
I don't think Baron should be the one to do that.
We should all fucking make individual fucking history checks if we're all talking about this fucking shit.
I will certainly do that.
I know nothing.
Confidently nothing.
Well, for once, Crumb is the most politically minded amongst you, but that's still not too much, unfortunately. Crumb, you would definitely know from your briefs with King Bruenor Battlehammer back in Gauntlgrim when the original assembly of the factions was created to deal with this Underdark crisis. You learned a few things about the Zentarim, and everything told you that they are a very tight knit organization. And while they are okay with power struggles amongst their members, anybody that tries to take any semblance of power away from them from the outside is said to be dealt with quite ruthlessly.
What do you want to do?
And also, let's not forget that we definitely have a demon lord after us. And if we stay in the same place, and if we're driving around on a huge fucking vessel, it's just going to make us widely known that we are here.
Yeah, that could be right.
Probably a fuck ton of money. I'll tell you what, that minimum 25 gold money payment for me won't matter at all if we're getting 5% of what's in there.
Jimdar, did you hear that?
No, you guys wouldn't have heard that. You're
Damn
outside.
it.
Crumb, Chagall, and Waz are in
Well, I
the
guess none of us are talking to each other then.
Can we say for communication reasons that we actually went outside because we're we're definitely fucking actually having a conversation about what to do with this fucking stupid boat.
Hey, sugar!
Jim Jar is just gonna go, well, it is pretty tempting, but you can't spend money if you're a pile of ashes.
True. So what do you want to do, Chagall?
I mean, I can not really make a decision on that because it's not like I have the capabilities to pick a safe. I don't think that we should pick a fight with a vessel that reports directly with the Zentarum. When we leave this place, we're going to have to take that guy's fucking body with us because he's clearly melted, and I don't think centipedes know how to do fire damage.
There's also, yeah.
I mean,
These three
pile
know what
up.
happens here. They're the only ones that will tell anybody. If
Yeah,
you want
so
word
them
to
and
not
the
get back to the
boss.
Zentarum, them being alive is an issue. So that's
Brilded's just
already
gonna
a
shake his
problem.
head vehemently, and Gel's gonna go, I'm not telling anybody.
No, they're coming with us, so we're not. They're not gonna be telling anybody about anything.
How do you know that?
I I know very well that Waz's intentions are to come with us and not tell anybody.
Yeah, I shook on it, buddy. You're my boss now. I'm not going to tell nobody as long as you pay me on time.
Yeah, exactly. We're his boss for 2 months, and then he's free to do whatever he pleases.
His intentions, all three of their intentions, are to go back to the surface.
Yeah, that
And
seems
then after
reasonable.
that, our fucking task of completing the fucking ritual to get rid of the demon lords will be done anyways.
What?
Maybe. So, should we just leave this place now then and not even bother with the safe in order to avoid suspicion?
Honestly, is there a way to set that thing to detonate?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see why not. If there's one, like I told you, if there's one thing I can do, it's blow shit up more.
Honestly.
Do it.
Yeah. Bring
Blow up
all the
that
bodies
safe,
in
and
there
let's
and
bail.
blow up the safe and we'll bail.
I love it. I love it. Let's do that.
Because almost none of these fellows here have wounds that are similar to what those giant centipedes would give. So if we
Alright.
blow their bodies up, that's a lot less to investigate.
I don't know if the boom's gonna be that big, but maybe if we pile up all the bodies in the hut, it'll do what you want to do.
We
Maybe it'll
can.
look like there was a struggle for the safe or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll need a couple hours to get everything ready. Is that alright?
Sure.
And he's gonna nod. And he's gonna start walking towards all these supplies down here. And he's gonna, come on,
Oh.
boys, I could use some help. And
Mog
Grilled
just
and
disconnected.
Gel are gonna go with him. And they're gonna start putting some shit together for a bomb.
While they're working all the way over there, I want to quietly say, I don't think we should keep these individuals with us for long. I do think they're a liability no matter what they say, as there are things that can be done to make you talk, zones of truth and whatnot.
Yeah, that's true.
As long as they live, they're a liability of or of not of their own accord.
I think probably traveling with us, they're not going to be sustainable anyways.
And they're a threat to our backs as long as they're with us.
Right, but traveling with us, they're not going to make it out alive.
Let's hope the
We have
hazards of our job take care of them.
we've. It's very.
Okay. Oh, that was definitely Azzy, actually.
As he was suffering from a form of long-term madness at the time, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, every fucking town that we've ever gone into has been basically a nest for demon lord activity, so I'm sure the next place is not going to be any different.
Would you want them to roll to see if they notice that, or would it be fine if Varian told them what he thought, Jesse?
Varen can tell him anything that he wants, but if they want to make the roll without asking him, then they would have to make the roll.
So, are you asking Varian, or? The only times I notice that I'm not around is when I go to sleep.
What a fucking answer, dude. Oh my god.
So, restate your question for him again. What is your question? That happens often enough with us, yes. Are you saying this to Varen? Listen,
Everyone
you're
else.
inconvenient.
Everyone besides him.
You're
How's he gonna
inconvenient, but I
unlock
need you
doors?
to not exist.
I'm up to try that. Hey, Varen, go take a nap, Jim Jar says.
I thought we weren't sleeping here. Why do only I need to go to sleep? I don't feel like sleeping.
You look really tired. Guys,
I'm gonna
doesn't he
make an
look
insight check
tired?
to see if
He
I
like
can
looks
figure out.
to Shigal and Mug.
You look terrible. I'm just telling him the truth. You look awful.
I don't feel tired. We need to leave.
I got a 3. A 3 for something. I don't know what he rolled though.
Insight.
Well, that means you would buy the deception, if nothing else.
If anything, it would mean that I just don't get what they're getting at. because I don't feel tired. So unless I'm gonna fall for some gaslighting by Jesse,
I mean, you can play your character however you want.
nope. What's his name?
Yeah,
Mog
Mog
was,
gave him a couple of.
Mog was healing him up pretty
Mog
nice.
gave him some
Yeah.
juice.
He'll- Gave him some juice.
Well, I don't think he knew at the time.
That's something I know how
Um,
to do.
Well, so okay, no, you want to sleep because you want your lux to come back before you try to pick that lock. Our current plan is to just blow everything up, right?
Yes, that's
Yep.
the best plan, I think. Then no one's
Okay.
coming after any loot that was lost. The plant was just destroyed, including all valuables, except for those sweet, sweet goggles.
they'd probably
Probably not.
give a man in his
Yeah, you guys want to
70s.
look at these? Jim Jar holds up the goggles again.
Yeah, what do those do?
I don't know.
Shit, I don't know either.
Here, put them on.
Wow.
You put on the goggles?
Yeah.
All right, you put on the goggles, and immediately your sight doesn't really change much at all, actually, because you have the robe of eyes. However, you feel like you twist a couple of knobs up near the goggles, just kind of intuitively, and your vision just zooms in, like really close, and everything looks really clear, even like from up close when you're looking at it very closely.
Nice.
And as you look at different individuals around you, it kind of focuses on them, kind of like how a iPhone camera would like make a little box over somebody's face. It puts a little target reticle over them, and it kind of you feel like you can kind of calculate the trajectory a little bit better between you and them. Um, so basically, these goggles give you advantage on perception and investigation checks while you're wearing them. And you can use a standard action to mark an enemy, which will grant you advantage on all ranged attacks against the target until it either leaves your line of sight or you move the target to a different enemy.
Do you have to
Cool.
tune that?
And you do not need to attune it.
I'm gonna say that to everyone. What I think it does.
Varen, what's your ability to investigate things?
Or at best.
Poor at best.
Yeah, but I don't really use like ranged weapon. I even gave you my only good ranged weapon, was a sweet bow.
Mog, can I borrow those really quick?
Toss them to you.
I'm gonna go and investigate the safe.
Okay, yeah, you can make
You
an
said it gives.
investigation
You
check.
said it gives advantage on investigation checks.
It does.
I'm also going to cast guidance on myself as well, so that we.
That's true. May not be the time we thought to use it, but
We
it would
also.
definitely solve the problem real fast.
There's also a way I can prevent people from dying. Natural 20.
Sweet.
I didn't mean to roll two of them. And then. So 24.
Okay, so yeah, you take a look at this safe with a natural 20. The goggles are kind of like, "Vrrt, vrrt," and like your attention is being directed to different points as little bits of analysis kind of like read out through the goggles, telling you like what parts are important to look at. And you see a bunch of machinery and gears and wires, and all of this is very complicated, and you've never seen anything like this before. You intricately know every square inch of what the mechanicals of this safe look like, but you have absolutely no idea what they do because of who you are as a person.
Wow. That's rough, guys.
Yeah, dude. It's complicated safe. Complicated safe. I think we should leave it.
All right.
Because even if you make it explode, who knows what's gonna if it's for nothing. Just blows up everything that's in there.
Yeah, the business goblins are getting fucking shit together.
Oh, they are sweet.
Yeah, they appear to be rigging up some what appears to be explosives, and it looks like they're setting up like a long distance detonator. They're getting some
Hey.
wire together.
Wait, this motherfucker in here.
As you approach that shredder, remembering that it exists, you still hear ting ting ting. Let me out of here! Ting ting ting.
I forgot
Talk about
that.
leaving somebody alive behind.
Fuck.
That might have been disastrous. Should have
Oh.
forgotten.
Crumb, can you help me open this fucking thing?
I was so hoping you would forget about him. Damn.
Just open the
Oh.
thing, Crumb. Let's
Now
deal with him.
maybe don't get me out of here. Just leave me in here. Oh. Damn mercenaries, no loyalty these days. I don't know. I seen what you guys did to the others. Maybe that'd be better. Just just leave me in here. That sounds good.
No, we're not gonna be able to do that.
Yeah, with enough time and elbow grease, yeah, you can definitely cut open the cockpit, and you see a scared-looking goblin engineer sitting inside of the shredder. Oh boy.
Yeah, you know what? There, Goblin. You're coming with me, buddy. I'm gonna take him into the building.
You grab him, and he's like, "Whoa, hold on. Can we just talk about this? Come
Yeah,
on."
we're gonna talk about it in this nice fancy hut over
Yeah,
here.
we've been dragging all the corpses into the building while they're doing that.
All right, you drag an additional goblin out of here.
I want to drag Boss Man in first. Put him as close to the safe as I can get him. That's not in the way.
So since this guy is a goblin engineer, I'm gonna put the fucking goggles on him. And I'm gonna be like, I'm
What the
gonna be
buddy
He's
like,
like,
just
"Whoa,
said.
these are Big Boss Drips goggles."
yeah, and I'm gonna be like, you
Lips.
see all these gears here? And
Fix
I'm
it
gonna
good.
tell him about all the shit that I found out,
Yeah,
but I couldn't
you
decipher.
explain to him everything about what you saw in the safe, and he just kind of like nods and goes, yeah, okay. Yeah, I know what this stuff does. I work here. I'm an engineer.
Yeah, you can undo it then.
You you can open the safe.
Yeah.
And then you let me go.
It depends on how well you open the safe.
I might be able to do it. I can try.
Do it.
Right now.
Yeah, do it.
Let's get all the bodies in there first.
So, can I get my tools?
Where are your tools located?
Downstairs in my locker.
Yeah, I'm coming with you.
Okay. Crumb, he seems to be a very nervous goblin, but he seems to just be willing to do whatever it takes to get out of the situation without being killed. He goes down into the basement and he walks over to one of the bunks, and he grabs what appears to be a small metal-looking box with a handle, and he starts making his way back towards the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna follow him the whole time.
He comes back up and he goes over to the safe.
Okay.
And
before he starts messing around with the safe, I'm gonna cast Aura of Life.
okay.
So if he drops below 0 hit points, he regains 1 hit point.
That's pretty
That
fucking
only
dope.
work on him.
It actually works on anybody who's in my 30-foot radius,
Is that a
including
concentration
myself.
spell?
Yes.
Don't fuck it up.
Well,
Um,
I wish people would stop circling around for
All
not much of a reason.
I'm gonna,
right, he's gonna make an
within 30
attempt
feet.
to disarm this trap.
No. Can I try to help him and give him guidance? And since I rolled a nat 20 on that
You can definitely give
investigation
him
check.
guidance, but I don't know how much help you're really gonna be to him. You
Uh.
have absolutely no knowledge of engineering whatsoever. Waz might be able to help him.
I don't want Waz to die too.
Fair enough.
I thought your thing stopped someone from dying. Does it not really work?
Yeah, if I maintain concentration on it. I don't know how I wouldn't maintain concentration, Rich.
Yeah, and then we could be closer to you and still be further away from there.
Let me read it really quick. Where the fuck is it?
He's about to attempt this, so you gotta tell me now
yeah.
if you want to stop this.
It doesn't. Is that right where he's standing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have to be something that I'm seeing, and I'm gonna cast guidance on him before he leaves, or before I leave,
Okay.
and I'm gonna instruct everybody to back the fuck up because it doesn't really need to be that close.
Okay. See something? Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Oof. Oh, one of.
So you know you gave him 3, but you're not sure what he got. So you're outside. You're far enough away that you can't really hear much going on, and it's a long, tense minute of nothing happening. And it's just silence. And then after that long minute, the nervous-looking goblin engineer walks to the door and he goes, I think I got it."
Nice.
Can I insight check?
Yeah.
Or did he just shit his pants for a minute and then leave?
23.
With a 23, he looks pale as a ghost. His hands are shaking a little bit, but there is a modicum of relief behind his nervousness. He seems to believe he's done it.
Sweet.
There's
wanna-
still a lock on the door, but I think I've disabled the mechanisms that would trigger the trap.
Well, it's
Oh,
up to you, Crumb. From here, I did
I
what
look over
you know.
at Jim Jar and I say, "Well, didn't you say you understand locks?"
Yeah, but Crumb said he's really good at it, and I don't trust that guy that we just peeled out of a tin can like 50 seconds ago, so I'm gonna let him handle it. You take all the time you need, pal. Jim Jar calls to you.
Lord knows I've been resting this whole time. Not doing shit.
Yeah, Jim Jar's feet are kicked up. He's chilling.
Those guys are still piling bombs and bodies together.
Yeah, you
for
haven't
us to
told
make a
them what's
nice
happening, so they're
pinata.
preparing to blow the place sky high, pretty much.
No, I like them. I like them staying
I
busy
mean,
over there.
yeah, it's good to have a little backup plan, you know.
so we're taking a short rest right now?
Take a short rest, sure. All right, go ahead. Rest up.
If you have temporary hit points, you no longer have temporary hit points. By the way.
Okay.
Why do you think you're gonna have to make a saving throw soon, Crumb?
I'm going to
Interesting.
I'm gonna recast Aura of Life because it's definitely been more than 10 minutes.
So Crumb, you take a look at this lock, and it's very apparent to you that this appears to be a rather delicate-looking lock. It doesn't seem to be an old like iron latch or anything like that. It looks like you're gonna get one shot at this thing. If you fuck up, you will most certainly break it.
Well, yeah, when you were on your way in, I fucking guidance for sure.
I slap your butt too, but it doesn't help. Yeah, it doesn't help magically, but it still helps. It's not very good.
Get a 4. Okay.
That's better. 18's pretty decent, but
You can't use Indomitable on ability checks.
you have to use a luck. Oh, you
There's
can't.
no,
throws.
yeah, it's
Can't
only
use a
saving
luck.
throw.
No, that's. You got Chagall's aura. To pieces, yeah.
To pieces.
You get blasted into bits. That's gonna help.
Okay, you kneel down and you take out your tools and you start trying to jimmy this here lock. And you spend a good amount of time on that, and you're being as careful as you possibly can. And after some time, you hear a soft click, and then you turn the latch, and the safe cracks open,
Oh
and
shit!
the safe's open.
Nice, dude. Fucking
You
sweet.
hear the goblin engineer next to you go, "Oh, I did it."
Mog?
And
I
you
mean,
can pull
Crumb?
open that safe.
Sweet.
Cool.
Nice job, guys.
You take a look inside this safe, and inside, you can see that there are lots and lots of bags that, when you touch them, go clang, clang, clang.
Clang, 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 dude.
All in all, you find bags of gold coins that of lot up to 3,252 gold pieces.
Jesus.
Hey, hey, Mog, can you come here, please?
I come in there and I count every single piece. One
Ma-
piece of
Mog,
gold. Two pieces of gold.
Put this in the bag of
3
holding as
pieces of
quickly as
gold. Shh.
possible.
4 pieces of gold. 5 pieces of gold.
The engineer watches as you shove all of the gold into the bag of holding.
I look at you in reproach. Why did you smack me?
You
Counting
hear
right now.
footsteps outside as you are shoving the bags into the bag of holding. And then you hear Waz go, "All right, guys, everything's looking good out here. We should
You
be
need
ready to
help?
blow this place up." And he opens the door and goes, "Oh, shit, you got the safe open. What was in there? How much
20,
money?"
20 pieces of gold. 21 pieces of gold. 22 pieces of gold. My counting is unstoppable. I sure don't. This is
In
literally a part of my
addition, you
personality
also
now.
find you also find a wooden rack that contains what appears to be 8 test tubes that are stoppered with corks Inside, you can see a vibrantly glowing purple liquid, and on the bottom of the rack is a label that says samples.
Waz, what are these samples?
That looks like the product to
What does the
me.
product do?
You seen those centipedes out there?
Yep.
See how big they are and how tough they are?
Yep.
Yeah, how do you think they got that way?
The natural environment of the island.
Oh yeah, and what you're holding in those there vials is the concentrated form of what's in this island.
Mm. All right.
Well, you'd probably need to take a lot of it for it to have any kind of permanent effect. I mean, those things eat these things from the time they're born from whatever hellspawn pit they come out of, but, I'm sure that would have some effect for a while. I don't know. I never got to take any.
You said that the explosives were all set.
Yeah, we're ready to go here. There's
All
one
right.
more item in the safe.
What is the last item?
It appears to be some sort of a sword hilt that has gears whirring on the bottom and some sort of machinery that runs up the sides of the handle. And there appear to be some tubes built into the actual cross guard itself. It looks really weird, and there's no blade attached to it.
I'm gonna look at the engineer and look at the hilt and say, what is that thing?
Oh, that's an experimental weapon that we were working on for the boss.
What is it
Here,
supposed to do?
go on, pick it up.
Okay, I pick it up.
You pick it up, and as you're holding it in your hand, you hear some of the machinery begin to whir up and vibrate in your hand. He goes, you might want to hold it out away from you.
Okay.
You hold it out away from you, and from the base of the hilt erupts a beam of pure light. It goes to the length of about a longsword.
Nice.
And it seems
Fucking
to
dope.
emit bright light in a 15-foot radius and dim light for an additional 15-foot radius. And it looks sharp.
That's fucking awesome.
It's a long sword.
It appears to be some sort of a longsword.
Sweet. So it's like metal gears and tubes, and then just light as a blade.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like a lightsaber, but not quite the same.
I don't need this
Rad.
thing at all, actually. Crumb. Maybe Varen? Yeah, but also if we go against something that doesn't have blood, that thing is pretty useless.
That's true.
It would be good for him to have some type of a backup. Mm-hmm.
Look at it. Somebody will probably have to identify this thing if you want the deets.
I feel like Ozzy can do that, so we just have to wait for him. So I will take the hilt then. Hilt.
You can record that in your inventory as a sunblade.
Sunblade.
I'm sure D&D Beyond will spoil it, but you know.
I'm just adding a custom item as Sunblade.
Okay.
Sunblade.
It is a real item, actually. I did not homebrew this.
Sweet.
Yeah, but I still don't want to ruin it, so I'm just gonna add it
Yeah,
as just that.
Sunblade.
Sunblade.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, let's get all those bodies in here and blow this joint, huh?
You got it. Chigal. He seems to stop himself from saying boss.
Yeah, what's up?
He just said, you got it, boss.
Oh.
But, he cut himself off and went, you got it, Chigal.
And you, engineer, what is your name?
My name's Droop.
Droop. Very adequate. Well, you're coming with us.
Where are we going?
The
Or
next place we're
so.
going is to save the Underdark from the Demon
Yep.
Lord incursion.
What?
Yeah, we're heroes.
5 minute
You're a hero
adventure.
now.
I don't want to
5 minute
do
adventure.
that.
We're
I
coming
helped
out.
you guys open the safe. Can't you just drop me off somewhere?
Yes, that's what we're going to do, but to get there safely, you need to come with us.
Okay. All
And you
right.
need
As
to
long as you
listen.
drop me off.
You need to listen to us and work with us to save your life.
All right. Yeah. As long as you get me out of here, whatever. I'll do whatever you want.
Cool. Fucking Droop.
Sweet.
All right. Come on, Egghead. Woz says, and he drags Droop over to the rest of the goblins.
Droop, do you have? That's so
Hmm.
funny. Droop, do you have any skills in combat outside of a robot?
No, not really.
Well, then
Mhm.
you will be in charge of maintenance for the rest of the equipment here. These guns and everything.
Oh, all right. We've only got 2 guns. Jim Jar says, holding up the 2 guns that you gave him.
Droop, what would you need to make a third gun?
Oh, well, I don't know if I've got what we need to make it here, but you know, maybe if I could get some supplies from the surface.
Oh, it's surface stuff. There's
Hmm.
really only 2 working guns?
Yeah, I mean, the Maliki tidal wave really did a number on the number of available weapons. And then 2 nat 1s destroyed 2 guns. That wasn't great. Wall of Fire destroyed another one.
Can we take the scrap of it?
Um, yeah, that's one of the 2 guns.
Can we take the scrap of the 2 guns and have Droop fix it?
They exploded. Big
Oh,
time.
like big
Like-
time exploded.
Yeah, like 3d6 fire damage exploded.
Oh.
Oof.
And
Alright,
the
well,
2 is
you can work
including
on
the
the
one
2.
that Jim Jar had.
Yeah, Jim Jar has one that you gave him earlier.
Yeah.
You got one from the guy that you withered on the ground over by the pump. Actually, you have 3 guns because the other guy surrendered. So you still have his gun.
Cool. Jim Jar, we'll want to arm these 3 individuals here.
Are you sure?
Well, yeah, you said that you didn't like using that gun anyways, right?
Yeah, I mean that's true, but you know, these guys were trying to kill us like an hour ago.
Yeah, what if they try to murder us in our sleep?
It would be the single worst decision of their life.
Yeah, but they might get one of us.
Can I like, wait a little bit and then give it to him tomorrow if I feel better about it?
Sure.
All right, cool.
We do want them to be able to fight at some point.
You do.
I mean, we gotta
I
make.
don't like these guys at all. They're weird.
Yeah,
They
well,
talk funny. I don't
we're-
like them.
we're all pretty weird, okay, JJ? You used to really not like me either, okay?
Well, you were an asshole for a long time, but then you got better.
Yeah, I also died.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of like you better after you died. No offense.
Damn.
You're much better now.
Yeah, I do have some pretty good fucking shit I can do now.
Yeah, let's blow this place.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here and get back to those centipede people.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Get
Alright.
back to Chuck.
You all start striding out of the base with your new goblin compatriots in tow. And when you get a couple, like 100 to 200 feet outside of the base, you notice that the goblins have been rolling out a wire with you, and they seem to have a little plunger with them. And Waz goes, "All right, boss. Chigal. This is good. You guys ready to watch the fireworks?"
Yeah.
Yes.
And you all turn around, and they push the plunger on their little detonator, and you see a spark shoot down the wire that they ran. It goes all the way down the valley into the base, and when it hits the hut, it goes up like a powder keg, and the whole goddamn facility explodes.
Awesome.
You
Hell
hear a
yeah.
second explosion from within the hut itself that
boy.
incinerates the entirety of the hut. And
That
that
would've been
place
bad to
is
be in.
completely fucking destroyed.
Awesome.
And all of the goblins present just go, ooh, even even Grills that doesn't really talk that often. They seem fascinated with the explosion. And with that, you have destroyed the goblin mining venture. You have recruited 4 slightly unwilling goblins to your party.
Sweet.
And you managed to get open that safe that I did not know if you guys were going to be able to successfully open.
Dope.
Hey, you had some help from a poor fucking trapped goblin engineer. I was so ready for you guys to forget he was in there, leave,
Right?
and then later the Zentarum like have
I
him.
definitely forgot. Yeah, Shigal'll remember, but I definitely forgot.
Oh, I was gonna fuck you guys over so bad with that goblin, but you remembered.
Guys, we have a lot of gold now
You have a
Yeah,
lot
we
of money
do.
now.
for the first time ever.
Just wait until we get arrested and fucking
Well, I'm never gonna tell
Draggleside
you
or
ever
something.
again.
I'm gonna give 10 gold to each one of these people.
10 gold.
Yeah.
You hand 10 gold to Waz, and he looks down and goes, buddy, 5%.
Yeah, this is like up front. We gotta do the rest of the job first. This is a contract that you're in.
Okay, but
I mean, we didn't tell them like if it would be all up front or halfway or at the end. We didn't tell them any of when they'd get paid.
you're inside checking Shigal. Shigal has to roll either persuasion or just roll the appropriate roll. If you're lying or not, whatever it is.
Lying
Read
about
it.
what portion of the
Whether
city?
you're actually going to pay them or not.
Oh.
So the way
Okay.
I actually read a really good tip on behind the screen. So basically you roll the 1d20, don't show what your modifier is, and then apply the modifier based on whether it's deception or persuasion. Don't tell us which one it is, and then just tell us the
Nice.
result. And then if the insight player passes, that you have to tell them if it was deception or persuasion. So he got a 12 insight. So if he beats that, you tell him what it is. If you don't beat it, then he doesn't know.
He didn't beat it. Yeah, he didn't
So
beat it.
you're not sure. Yeah. I really like that that tip, so I'm gonna use that going forward.
Right? That's I just don't tell him either way.
Yeah, so basically the insight player rolls first, and then you.
Or 5%, which is what their thing was.
Yeah, 5% of what you got would be approximately 160 gold.
Oh,
Right, yeah. You don't have to pay them 5% a piece. It's 5% for
that's
all of
actually
them.
really not even that bad for how much gold we just got either.
Still a lot.
Yeah, but yeah, I just had 40 extra gold kicking around, so I just gave it to him.
If you give a goblin a piece of gold,
Why not
he's
just
gonna
give
want
us
some.
a
He's
whole
gonna want some
share
more.
of
Yeah,
what? Listen, I know for a fact that the company's whole payroll was in there. Make a persuasion check. Yeah. Yeah, you it's not a saving throw. Yeah, you got the money. Why don't you just give us our cut? I don't understand. 5%. You still got 95% to the rest of you. If anything, we should be getting more, but I made a deal.
Yeah,
So,
but see, if we don't pay you now and then we pay you later, you might get more than what is right now or whatever.
well, yeah, you can pay us 5% of the future take as well.
I mean, there's got to be a job done, you know.
Yeah, we're not going to split up the money every time more money is added to the pot. You get a
Hey, if it
payday
weren't for
just like
Droop here,
everyone
you wouldn't
else.
have gotten into that there safe. Ain't that right, Droop? And Droop
Yeah,
says,
if it weren't for us, you guys would
I
all
just
be
want to get out
dead.
of here. I don't care.
Hey, you guys are the one who gave up, all right? Yeah, that was more gold than you guys probably got in like 2 months.
Yeah. Also, we use our communal funds to accomplish our goal, not just to make ourselves independently wealthy.
That's great for you, but we're trying to get independently wealthy.
Well, right now you're independently alive, and that should be enough.
You shook on it, he points at Shigal. You said 5%.
Yeah, and I'm not denying that you're gonna get 5%. It's just you got to put in more work. I paid you for the work that you did today, so you'll get more as we keep doing work. Yeah, so help
Fine.
us in Gragosog, and then you'll get the cash money. We might even get more money in Gragosog too.
Fine. Just give us the 40 gold.
Yeah, I did give you 40 gold.
He takes it, and they all kind of grumble a little bit as they divvy it up amongst themselves.
Greedy little fucks.
I mean,
The
they're
goblins.
goblins. They're business goblins.
Doubled
Yeah,
agreed.
guys, we can't do this every time we get any gold.
We're not going to. Yeah, a sign-on bonus incentive, establishing more so of a bridge of trust here that we are going to pay you some money at some point. You know, little baby steps.
Yeah, whatever you say, boss.
Man, I'm not even the boss around here. I don't do shit. Mog's the boss of anything.
As you guys are walking
You're a
back towards
chaotic
where
group.
you met the druid, Jim Char is gonna like try to subtly get you to like pull off to the side with him, Mog.
Yeah, what's up?
Be a real shame if these guys, got a chronic case of the throat cut in the night. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be a goddamn shame.
What do you think?
I don't
And he
like
like
these
draws
guys.
he draws a little bit of his short sword, and he goes, eh.
I don't think I want to murder them in their sleep. Feels a little off, but I don't like them, and I will not hesitate to murder them if I suspect any treachery.
All right, I'll hold off for now.
Keep your eye on them, though. They are going to come in, take a little bit of your usual cuts. So
Yeah, that's exactly. Why the fuck should we pay them anything?
I don't like it, but it's what we agreed to. But
All
if
right.
they
Well, for
step
the
out of
record,
line, remember, right in the back.
I say ice them. So, if you change your mind, just let me know.
Keep you posted.
He nods and then he goes back to walking with the group. And you guys keep heading off towards the druid. It is 11:15. I think I'm gonna call it here, boys.
Nice.
But that was fun.
Was
Finished off the goblin camp.
sweet. Good
Little RP,
accomplishment.
little plot twist,
Yeah.
big rewards. Good for you
Big
guys.
rewards. Big rewards,
Yeah.
boys.
We got
Sunblade.
4 meat shields
Goblin
and a
eyes?
sunblade.
Oh my
God dang.
goodness. All this money.
Jesse, I feel stronger now. You guys feel big now. I don't know, man. I feel like, wow, we put in some work. Like,
You must feel really strong on account of
killed
having
that river
3,200
god.
gold now. Yeah.
we killed the
Yeah.
river god. We got rich. We're ready to retire stronger.
You survived that rock fall?
Yeah,
Man,
these
I'm
are some really
strong.
good magical items. They'll definitely help you be stronger.
They are dope items for sure.
All right, I just had to throw it out there, So every now and then, be like, hey,
I'm real strong.
hey.
You are currently level 14, and there is one chapter left in the module, so I'm gonna go ahead
It's
and.
what you said last time.
Of what?
Beginning. Oh, the cone of cold thing. Yeah, I just blew all my spell slots on that trying to blast people.
Yeah, he blew his
Yeah, he
load.
had that epic turn. That's dope.
I did remove several players from the field immediately. It weakened a good half of what else I was shooting at.
Yeah, he ruined.
Also attracted their
my phase
attention
one,
for
basically.
sure.
Yeah.
The big boss had a bunch of cool abilities he was going to use that I never got to use.
Yeah. I blew my whole load, and then once all I was good for was a distraction. I went in as a distraction.
And we handled all
Yeah.
this shit appropriately.
Yeah.
I need to give my boss NPCs more ways to get out of shit. That's what I've learned.
you literally gave him a Deus Ex Machina, Jesse. Like,
well, he had one emergency teleportation module.
oh my, he could teleport as a reaction to going past 1 HP. How much else do you need to give your boss?
Well, he needed to do that 2 times.
Yeah.
Well, he had a
That's what he
he
needed.
had a pair of rocket boots, but they only let him jump 20 feet in the air, so he couldn't get over the wall of fire.
Just one little goblin head, like, fuck!
Well,
This
my
was such a
thought was like he
panic-filled
could use
flight.
them to get on top of the wall if he needed, so I only gave him 20 feet. But
Ah,
then wall of
no.
fire was too tall.
Too tall.
They have all this cool tech, but their magic's been around for millennia. Fuck.
Yeah, can't beat the classics, I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
That's dope.
Jesse,
Alright,
do you have
cool.
like 5 minutes, my dude?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll see you guys
I'm
later.
gonna bounce. Have a good night.
See you guys.
Later.